Next up, we've got Aleksei Oleinik versus Jared Vanderaa. Hey, look, I'm actually going to pull up the odds ahead of time. Now I just got to hope that they're here because, oh, there it is. So, yeah, this is very, very close to just a coin flip here. Jared Vanderaa, slight favorite at minus 110. You can get Aleksei Oleinik at even money plus 100. That line actually seems a little off to me. Let's talk about kind of how, a breakdown for this fight a little bit. Jared Vanderaa is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but you sure wouldn't know it from watching his fights. He does not appear to have a solid ground game. He doesn't really have a very good ground game on top or on bottom. We've seen him work off of his back. I mean, he got absolutely smoked against Sergey Spivak on the ground. He got smoked against Romanov on the ground. Oleinik is maybe not like quite the level of wrestler that either of those guys is, but I mean he's a solid takedown artist. He's got something like 47% takedown defense. I have that stat somewhere on in my notes here, but I'm not sure where. But he has takedown accuracy. He has 40% takedown accuracy, and if I remember correctly, Jared Vanderaa only has 20% takedown defense. If the fight plays out on the feet, Vanderaa probably the better striker. As far as just throwing kind of straighter, more technical type punches. Really, all Aleksei Oleinik does is he kind of throws that big arching overhand right. But he throws it with power. He can hurt you with it for sure. And I look at the Aleksei Oleinik versus Fabricio Verdum fight. We literally saw Oleinik win a striking battle there. I mean, the guy can strike. He's just throwing that big overhand right to, if it catches you and hurts you, great. But mostly he's just looking to close the distance so he can grab onto you and find a takedown. Oleinik's not like a shot wrestler. He's not the kind of guy who's gonna. I mean, he's 44, 45 years old and he's a little creaky and not super athletic anyway. He's not the kind of guy who's shooting a blast double from the middle of the octagon or anything like that. He's a guy who wants to get a hold of you and work for trips, work for body lock takedowns, that kind of thing, and he's pretty effective with them. And so I think, Oleinik can hold his own on the feet just fine against Vanderaa, I think. Vandeرا's not going to knock him out or anything, I don't think. And I really think it's only a matter of time until Oleinik is able to get clinched up with Vanderaa. Like I said, Vanderaa has 20% takedown defense. I think Oleinik should be able to drag him to the ground. And I just think Oleinik's going to, especially if Oleinik's able to get on top, he's able to go for that scarf hold. He works really well from side control. He works well from mount. I mean, if he gets on top, he should have it all over Vanderaa, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him find a submission in this fight. I have not placed a bet on this fight yet. I am interested in Oleinik's money line, and I may. I think my book had him at minus 110 last I looked, but which is, getting close to even money here. I do favor Oleinik quite a bit in this fight, so I don't mind a money line shot, but I am more interested in putting something on either Aleksei Oleinik inside the distance in case he were to find a knockout or find like a ground and pound kind of situation, or Aleksei Oleinik by sub. I don't know what those lines are yet, but those are spots that I am interested in. I do think Oleinik probably wins this fight, and the fact that he's lined as a slight underdog or as a coin flip is a spot that I like.